welcome to Adelaide Footy PubTalk. I'm Darcy. I'm with the producer Luke Hosie. Welcome, Luke.
G'day, Darcy. How are you, mate?
Just us two tonight. Noelsy's gone AWOL. Don't know where Noelsy's gone.
He's in Perth.
Perth, is he?
Yeah,
That's a good thing. He's ugly. He's ugly for the show. He's just his head's not right for the show, is it? Sort of.
Hey, how's it any better, mate?
Exactly. Anyway, hope everyone's enjoying. Well, from not Division 1, of course, but from Division 2 down for their City Sunday, Mad Monday, and terrible Tuesday.
Cricket season.
So cricket is
Cricket
just about. They've started cricket season already, believe it or not. So we're at Division 1 and we headed out to Payneham Oval where Payneham took on Ross Trevor in the prelim final, and no surprises here. I think it must be a crack
I took
of a
Ross
game.
Trevor again. I had a big week.
You had a terrible week.
Yeah, I got one. Got CBC.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the only one I picked.
So, but look, it was a bit of a scare for Payneham Norwood Union. The final score was 19-9, 123, defeated Ross Trevor 14-11-95, but they were down at quarter time, Payneham Norwood Union, 2-2-14 to 4-3-27. Down at half time by quite a margin actually, was 5-4-34 to Ross Trevor 9-7-61. And then, gee whiz, I think Payneham Norwood Union, they just, sorry?
Storm night.
7-goal third quarter to 3 goals, so that's why they hit the lead by 4 points in the third quarter. And then they just put the foot accelerated, another 5-goal last quarter to only 2 goals. So it's really after half time they really showed what their might was, and of course come out with a win and into the grand final this week. So, and for Payneham Norwood Union?
Yeah, for Payneham Norwood Union, forced to kick 5. Excellent player, great players Forster. Liam Davis kicked 5. So what a forward line that was with Forster and Davis. Paulie Lowe kicked 2. Big Cameron Milne got 2. Jonathan Giannini got 1. Who else is that? Santillo got 1. Matty Nye got 1. Brady Ansell got 1, and Patrick Sanzo got 1. Better players were Liam Davis, Anthony Giannini, Cameron Milne, Jonathan Giannini, and Matt Haynes. So yeah, well done to Payneham.
Yeah, and for Ross Trevor, we got Manuel with 3, Heath Kemain with 3, with Damatis with 2, Holm, Jordan, Code, Fantasia, Dawson, and McMullen. They were all individual goal scorers. The best players was Fantasia, Damatis, Manuel Holm, McMullen, McCullum, and Jordan. So now, well done to Payneham Norwood Union. They go into the grand final. Look, Ross Trevor, you said, look, you picked them. They're a very good side for the year, no doubt. There's no doubt about that. Beautiful new club rooms, probably attracted a few good players. Heart-wrenching for them, of course. Obviously bowing out all year, probably one of the better sides.
You know, at the start of the year, I think most people predicted PAC, Payneham and Ross Trevor to finish in the top 3, and I don't think too many people got it wrong.
Yeah, so well done to Payneham Union, and off to the Div 1 grand final this week.
Yeah, Thebarton Oval.
At Thebarton Oval, PAC are taking on Payneham Union. This will be a bull terror of a game. This will be game for the last 5 years for a grand final, I think. It's going to be very hard fought, tough, hard. PAC probably the fitter side, Payneham Union probably the tougher side. So it's going to be the battle to the very end, I think.
Yeah, it's like I put the kiss of death on someone because I didn't have a good week last week. Picked one of the grand finals, so I think POAC will win. I think Thebarton might suit them a little bit better.
Much bigger over the fitter ones. They're agree. They probably play it wider than I don't know, but
I think also if you look just on paper, I think POAC have got more strengths over the ground. I think they're a better side. Both very well coached with Brett Backwell and Gary McIntosh. You know, no one's going to lose there, but I just think maybe that Prince Alfred might get over the line. Also last week being a bit warm as well.
Yeah.
Don't know how much that's taken out of Payneham. You know that Magna and that would have freshened them up during the week. They wouldn't have done a lot of work. I mean, if you haven't got players fit at this time,
no, you're never going to be fit.
You're never going to be fit.
Just
so
be tweaking.
You can bet that they wouldn't have done much. They would have had a very light week on the track. Would have really taken in a lot of fluids after last Saturday, being 27 degrees. Just when it matters most in the last quarter, how does that affect you? It's not going to be hot on Saturday.
Yeah. No, that's right. It's going to be cold ones. 15, or at this stage it's 15.
It's going to be cold. I don't know. I'd put the kiss of death on Prince Alfred this week.
Yeah, I'm going for PAC within a goal, I think. I think it's going to be a cracker game. This will be a game of the coaches. I think the strategy will be a big strategy here. It won't be like low grades as said. It's up to it's the players' day that day, but this is for the coaches' day and everyone, because you're not playing to go up a grade. You're playing for the the winning of the Div 1 Grand Final.
There'll be heavy presses being played. There'll be a lot of 18 on 18 all over the field.
Oh, absolutely.
It's played a lot like an A1 game in terms of, they'll have that flood. Both sides, they flood very well, and there'll be a lot of running involved, as is all Division 1 games now with that heavy press.
Oh, it certainly will be, absolutely. So, but no, I'm for PAC, you're for PAC too, and have you got the reserves? Who'll be playing the reserves this week?
Yeah.
Sorry guys,
just got through the Div 1
right,
reserves. Yeah. I think it's, in fact, I know who it is. It's Port Districts and Adelaide University.
Okay, that's
it's
finals. Yeah, sorry.
It's Port Districts and Adelaide Uni this week.
Technical issues here. That's right. Yeah. So finals. Oh, gee whiz, that'll be. Yeah.
I'm fairly sure it is. Well, let me check, because I probably got it wrong.
No, this is all playing up now, unfortunately, guys. So I apologise for that. But
so just have a look at the fixture. I thought it was Districts and St Peter's and Henley.
St Peter's and Henley.
I know what it was. The C grade is Port Districts and Adelaide Uni. So it's St Peter's and Henley.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but I mean Henley, there's some sort of recognition because they're going to be relegated, unfortunately, from Div 1.
Always been strong in the reserves.
Yeah.
And they're very young.
Yeah.
Same as St Peter's, quite young, but they both should enjoy the expanses of Thurman and Oval.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, that's the year. Good luck to both sides in the Div 1 Grand Final. It's exciting in this what we do here as well. So. This is it for the year, so we certainly promote Amateur League or Adelaide Footy League, so we'll continue to do that, and hopefully we'll have to do a bit more next year.
I just wish it was less expensive to get in this week for the patrons. I know.
How much is it in the country? You said there were 7,500 people there to watch the Grand Final up there at Freeling. So
well, 7,500, well, and I'm not having a real crack here. The clubs in that run us the other week for a poll, and it was absolutely conclusive that people think it's too expensive to get into Fairbairn. I think people would pay $10. I think that's quite reasonable.
$10 reasonable, yep.
I think they think 15. I know on Saturday at Freeling, $10. And they had 4 games of football and 14 netball grand finals. $10. And they had 7,500 there. And I know that there's extra security. There was probably checking cars coming in.
Yeah, absolutely, as you do.
And for grog, and there's Weswa around the ground, and they've probably sold 30 securities to start. So I think it's probably better to get more people into the ground, like we saw last week. This magnificent atmosphere, 7,500, and the players get this huge atmosphere. And whatever football league it is, they can make money through the bars and all that. And it was $15 to get in to watch a Div 5 women's game.
Yeah.
I think people would go, oh yeah, $5. That for the women's one, cater for the maybe it's the security guards or something like that, and even the under 18s, $15. I think it's too much.
It's funny, the AFL Women's Grand Final here at Adelaide Oval last year was free to get in.
Well, your daughter would have played Flinders Park.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Was it 15 to get in?
15 to get in.
For a Div 5
Div 5 women's, so $15 to get in. It was free at the AFL Grand Final last year for women's, free to get Adelaide Oval.
I think $5 to.
$5 is fine. I think for Div 5 women's Grand Final, they had another final after that maybe in Division 4. I don't know, but $15 is a bit rich.
Yeah, I think people would go maybe 5 for the women's game and the under 18s, and maybe 10 for the A1 following the country leagues. You see $10 out there for them, and it's just a record crowd. You still saw all the security, so obviously they pay for it. And out there in the Barossa, they put buses on from all the town. The league did. So for $10, I think it's probably better to get more people there.
Absolutely, because as you said, they buy sausage sizzle, they buy a can of Coke, they buy they buy a beer behind the bar.
Everyone was eating and drinking, and it was just a great day. And I think that's made by the crowd. You have this huge crowd there, and it's just a big day. And
they fit 7,000 people there, freely.
Well, there was only 160 cars allowed into the Oval. All the cars had to park outside the ground on Grand Final Day because it's there for people mainly. Yeah. During the other games, finals games, cars were allowed in. We did a game at Tanunda in the qualifying. There was 5,000 in the qualifying final. Even their minor round games, they get 2,000 people. Yeah. We had Michael Bryan come on here, their president, at half time. They had an Anzac Day round this year, 4 games. They had over 8,000 people at the Anzac Day clashes for the 4 games. That's over 2,000 people a game. So it's just massive out there. The you can't try to compare it out there because you see the towns.
It's their day. The country,
Yeah.
it's their day. Saturday's their day for sport. They drop. They're farming or whatever they do. They drop everything on
8 o'clock
Saturday.
in the morning to 5
They
at
drop
night.
everything, and it's their day. Absolutely.
And when you saw Anguston and Tanunda, all the shops all had streamers around
Yeah.
and balloons. Now, you can't replicate that in the city because Portland or Port Districts, you aren't going to get that at the local shops around the place because it's not a town like Tanunda and that. So you can't try to replicate it. And they've got the netball and all that sort of stuff. You can't replicate that somehow. It'd be nice if you could.
Absolutely, but
As a spectacle, it's an amazing day. And I wish they could do something like that with the under the league grand final. I don't know how they do it. I don't profess to know all the answers, but I just think the price to get in. And, well, hopefully someone listens. Probably not. Never do.
That's all for this year, guys. We want to thank you, all your listeners, for listening and checking. We do know because we get people coming up to us quite regularly saying, "Hey, I know who you are. You're that bloke on the internet show." Same with Luke and.
We had all the players from all the clubs this year, and that's great to have them come in as well. So
and we had a bit of fun on here too. We've got Bray Raffinelli. I mean, we try to get him to play A grade. And
Hope Valleys and Ingle Farm boys and Kilburn boys and Port District. We had Portland. We had all the footy clubs are coming in, so that's great. And thank the clubs for their support.
Absolutely, we do. Yep.
So our show is successful by the fact that we've had 240,000 views on our YouTube station, so on the SA Football TV.
No funding from anywhere else apart from Luke Hosie. So no funding from any other.
And our sponsors.
Our sponsors, of course, sponsors. So nothing from anywhere else. So sponsors, we want to thank all our sponsors too.
Thank all our sponsors. They're flashing across the screen.
They do.
So well done to all of our sponsors.
Yeah.
And, obviously people like the show by the fact that we've had 240,000 views on it. That's easy to work out. So each year we try to come up with something a bit different. Each year we've got a few plans in place. So have a wonderful summer, and if you're heading to February this week, have a great day, and
good luck with the sides, and I hope everyone's...
Don't drink and drive, that's the key.
Exactly, and I hope everyone's pulled up okay after their mad Monday or silly Sunday, whichever it was, because they were a great day had by all, and good luck for PAC and Pandora Union on Saturday.
Yeah, good luck this week to both PAC and Prince Alfred and both clubs, and may the better side win.
See you later.